This is Adelai Brown, your heart coach, and I wanted to jump on really quick and just have a little heart talk with you. You know, we're always doing heart work here and cultivating heart equity. What is that? Personal, relational, and financial wealth that we grow through authentic living. Yes, I know you out here living your best life, or maybe that's what you're projecting. But I want to encourage you to live a very real, authentic life, a life that feels good, a life that you can be proud of, a life that causes you to want to get out and be more of your best self. And so today I wanted to jump on because I believe that we're living in a time where we really can't afford to lie, be dishonest, minimize how we feel, right? How we feel about what's going on in the world, how we feel about what's going on in the government, how we feel about what's going on in our families, what we've experienced, what we're currently experiencing, and how that plays out in our everyday lives. I wanted to get on today and tell you that it's okay for you to tell the truth. I was having a conversation with the older family member one time, and I started, kind of asking some questions about the past and kind of talking about how, those past circumstances are still playing out in their everyday life. And I could tell that they were reluctant to have that conversation and engage in what I was wanting to talk about because it forced them to think about things from their past that they've spent 30, 40, 50, 60 years trying to cover up. And what I have found is that you're going to be as sick as your secrets. You're only going to be as healthy as you're willing to tell the truth. So when you find yourself struggling to get through a situation, maybe you're having a challenge at work, maybe you have a relationship right now in your life that's very difficult for you to deal with, I encourage you to slow down and really, really get more aware, be more aware of what this reminds you of, right? As you deal with this situation, what other things come to mind? What are you being triggered by, as we say? What past memories or experiences are playing out in your psyche as you're dealing with this current, very real situation that you have going on in your life in the present, right? I encourage you to think about that because we don't spend enough time understanding the importance of removing the mental, emotional, spiritual waste that we've gone through in our lives, right? You understand that when you eat food, you need to use the restroom to get rid of the waste from the food that you're eating. You understand many of us in the society we live in, whether or not, even with vegetables and fruit, good morning, you have waste that is left behind, right? When you eat a banana, most of us don't eat the banana peel, right? When you eat a pineapple, many people don't eat the skin. So with everything that you have in life, you're going to have a byproduct of waste. You're going to have something that's left behind. I'm doing good. How you doing this morning? Good morning. But it's okay to acknowledge how uncomfortable it is to go through the life that you're living. It's okay with, like, let's say you had a struggle with a parent, and maybe now you're trying really hard to have a good relationship with this parent, grow a relationship with your parent, but your parent has never apologized to you for hurting you as a child, right? Good morning. Maybe your parent has never apologized for not telling you the truth or not protecting you when you needed to be protected, right? Now you're in this space where you're an adult. You understand that your parent did the best they could with what they had. However, you still deal with the rejection, the abandonment, the pain that you experienced as a child because you had a void that wasn't filled, right? So it's okay to acknowledge that you're still hurting from that past situation. It's okay to acknowledge that, yes, you love your parent, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that you have trouble trusting them. It doesn't take away from the fact that you struggle with to believe that they're going to do what they said they were going to do, because when you were younger and maybe still in your adult life, you're still finding that your parent isn't trustworthy. You love them, you want a close relationship, but they're not trustworthy. So like, what do? Well, one, it's okay to tell the truth about how you feel. It's okay to acknowledge, wow, I love my mom, I love my dad, I want to have a close relationship, but I still find myself being hurt trying to build a relationship with them. You're right. A vision without action is merely a dream. And that's what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about taking action steps towards fulfilling your vision, right? These dealing with situations like this are the situations that can cause a dream or a hope or a vision to be deferred. Because these are the situations that people often don't deal with, that cause them to stop, that cause them to get stuck, that cause them to not move forward, because they have this grand vision, but they haven't taken the time to deal with the discrepancies that they have internally, right? They haven't realized sometimes in life, you're not even going to know what a challenge is going to be until you face it. Sometimes in life, you can plan and plan. You can even plan for failure. Like, you can plan for things to not go right and have measures in place to deal with that. That risk management, that's a good thing to do, right? It's a good thing to be prepared. But life be lifing. And there's always going to be something going on in your life that's going to cause you to have to make an adjustment. That's going to cause you to have to navigate this without being able to plan ahead, right? And so even when we think about, like I'm talking about an adult child in a relationship with their parent, what I'm saying is both things can be true. You can love your parent. You can empathize with your parent and understand that your parent wasn't there for you the way you needed them, because they didn't even have it to give. They didn't even know how to give it. They were stuck, right? All of that can be true. And as a parent, as a child, I mean, you were deserving of that love, that care, that attention. And you can talk about it and you can process it, and you need to, because if you don't, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have challenges in your relationships with your parents, with your significant other, with your siblings. You will probably struggle at work, because anytime you find yourself in a relationship that reminds you of that parent that abandoned you, you're going to have problems that don't necessarily look like what's in front of you, right? And so I just wanted to get on this morning because I believe that you're going to go out today and be great. You're going to go out today and do some amazing things. And I also wanted to encourage you, because you're going to go out and do these amazing things. You're going to go out and be great. And you still going to have some insecurities you got to work through. You still going to have some challenges that's going to hit you, that's going to make you question if you can do it. And I want you to know you can do it. But I also want you to know that you don't have to lie. Like, you can tell the truth. If you're sad, if you're confused, if you're feeling rejected, if you're feeling alone, if you're feeling jealous or envious, it's usually because you're maybe not getting what you need. And I want you to know it's okay to tell the truth about what you need. It's okay for you to ask for help. You do not have to struggle and suffer in silence. And that's why we're here. That's why you're a part of the Heart Tribe. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video with anybody you think could benefit from it. And let's stay connected, because I truly believe that the more we do hard work, we're going to transform the world. More people need to know that it's okay to not be okay, because that's the first step to getting better. It is okay to not be okay, because that is the first step. When you acknowledge that, that's the first step to you getting better. All right? Okay. I love y'all. Remember, this is Adelai Brown, your heart coach. When you heal your heart, you transform your life. Now let's go heal our hearts. Love y'all. Have a great day.